After my second year in the NFL, around the OTA season, my niece Mayana, my fallen niece, she was 3 years old when she was diagnosed with a vicious brain cancer, one of the most rare forms of pediatric brain cancer known to man on the planet, called diffuse intrinsic pontine glioma, DIPG for short. It has a 100% kill rate. They gave her maybe 4 or 5 months to live. She exceeded that and got to see her 4th birthday, which was cool. Got to turn 4. At that time period, it was like I thought I had everything. I thought I had it figured out. I thought I had a meaning of life, but I was really, really wrong. And it's easy to get caught up in your own world. It's easy to get caught up in your own distractions that you make for yourself. But when she got sick, it gave me perspective. It woke me up to see, okay, there's real things happening on this planet. And you can either feel bad for yourself in the moment, or you can take that setback, or you can take that reveal, no matter how shocking it is, and make the most of it. Watching her battle through her time period, it gave me a new energy. It gave me a new energy when I was struggling in sport, when I was struggling to find my way through the NFL young, when I was struggling to get my footing and gain my footing and find out who I was not only as a person, but as a player in that situation, in that atmosphere. But she gave me new strength, like she did when I was in college, to see her battle and fight with the perseverance and the positivity she had as a little girl, 3 years old, knowing and understanding what was going on to her, watching her go through her treatments, watching her mother battle for her, the people that rallied around her. It was amazing. It was amazing to me. It woke me up. It made me realize what really mattered in life. And that was life. And I was living it every day properly, finding the silver lining in every hardship that you face. Because without it, there's no hope. And you're not growing, then it's dead. So she inspired me to grow. Unfortunately, I ended up leaving Jacksonville, which was a blessing. After the preseason, and ended up spending my first 5 weeks of my 3rd year with the San Diego Chargers. So I know Steelers fans, but go Bolts too. They were amazing. It was my dream location to live. I always wanted to live in San Diego. I got to go out there and be a Charger. I have great friends out there that are still out there playing in the organization, making plays. So it's always good to see them succeed. The organization knew what I was dealing with. They knew what my family was dealing with. And immediately when I hit waivers after preseason, they called within 15 minutes. I was even outside of the building and they called, so it was a blessing. The Most High sent it for me. I got to go out there, spend time in San Diego, got to see San Diego State University. And as a student and as an athlete, you just grow up reading about things and being able to travel to see things and get perspective on it. It really helps you grow in your culture as you are as a person. So I was thankful for the time out there. I met some really good friends that played basketball at San Diego State, that knew what my family was going through. They helped me out all along the way. They rallied around my family, and my family is definitely grateful for it, all your help and your support. My niece, she ended up coming out to Mexico and getting treatment in Tijuana. So I got to see Mexico because of her as well. So it was a blessing. Shortly after she got her treatments done, the Carolina Panthers came and got me from the Chargers, and I finished my 3rd year in with the Carolina Panthers. And that too, I want to thank the Panthers for, because they gave me a keep pounding mentality when my niece was going through her hardships, and she was pounding and she kept striving and she kept battling for her health and for the health of my family. It allowed me the perspective to do the same on and off the field. So it's just an experience that I carry with me and I keep with me, because without her going through what she was going through, I might have not have made it through or made it as far or had the outlook on life that I have now, I wouldn't have had the outlook on life that I had then. I had great people around me supporting me through it all, and I'm just grateful for it. You know, her name is Mayana Marie Antoinette Clemons McCarthy, and she's still inspiring, she's still impacting today. I had a lot of friends through the Pac-12 that reached out to me during her time period, and because of the friends that I garnered through the hardships I was facing through sport and the relationships I built through sport, it allowed us the opportunity to find our way to Stanford, and connected us with Stanford so that my niece could donate her tumor after her passing my third year in the NFL when I was at the Carolina Panthers going into the OTA season. So although she's sleeping death, we know we'll see her again. We understand the truth of what God's word teaches, and we hallelujah for that. Praise God, because he's amazing.